Well, welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. Today, I know I left you off in the, Tidal caves or whatever. However, I noticed that my computer had decided that it didn't want to continue, rendering. So it kind of just froze up on me. And I decided to give that a chance then, to go and do some exploring, and it looks like we can finally come back to Windia, which is really cool, because we've got some people here waiting for us. Now I'm going to keep an eye out on my screen here, make sure it doesn't freeze up again. If it does, I will try and do something about that. I'll probably stop the recording, restart my computer, do all that good shit, try and stop it from, dying. But, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Oh, that's right. They just heal themselves. And if they use that on the other dudes, then it increases their ability, which means they just hurt me more. Also, I'm pretty sure, because I waited around in those tidal caves for a while, I'm pretty sure when the tide comes back, you just have to leave and come back. I haven't tested this, but I think that's what I have to do. Anyway, the reason why I'm going back through here again is because there is still one more of the hide-and-seek quadruplets to find. And I believe he is supposed to be somewhere around here. Yep, there he is. Sup? Lang. Shucks, well, you found me. Guess I shouldn't have hidden so close. Alright, yeah, I probably could have found this guy, right away, if I had been thinking about it, but whatever. Not super concerned. Now that we have found all four of them, they should be back at the... I don't even care. You guys are super easy to take care of. Now that I've found all four of them, they should be back at the fountain again, where I first met them, and where I met them again the second time. And I should be able to go and talk to them again to get my reward. So that'll be neat. I don't think I want to be getting the reward with it. Well, no, I'll just go. Kid, what are you doing up here? Kid. It's my secret base. You can't come in without my permission. Sure, kid, whatever you say. And I believe I should also be able to go back to get Hachio now. I think I just had to progress the story a little bit. I hope whatever's going on outside isn't coming through the window. Well, I never guessed you'd find everybody. From now on, you're all part of the gang. If you listen to what I tell you, your power will go up. I don't think that's coming through. Cool. Bet you want me to show you all my tricks, right? Yes, but not yet. Actually, who do I have Pico apprenticed to right now? Do I still have him? Do I have him on Imatai? I won't get you just yet. I want to check all these people. So, as you may have guessed, these guys are masters. Now, the special thing about these guys is they don't have any negative traits. Every single one of them only gives you one thing, and it's after 4 levels. And they don't give you any negative traits. They only give you a positive trait, but they give you a +1 in a specific stat. Base gives you +1 to power. Some of them will tell me, some of them won't. But yeah, I believe it's a +1 to power from 1, +1 to HP, +1 to AP, and +1 to intelligence, if I recall correctly. But I'm pretty strong. Might be able to help you out. Not yet. Cool. So I am going to want to apprentice all... I'm going to want to get all of these guys, but I'm not going to deal with that right away. Let's see. Yeah, you guys already have... Oh, yeah, you're apprenticed to Hondura. That's right. And you have Mare Leap, which is actually probably your best master anyway. I don't have a master on Ryu just yet, but I'm gonna see if I can change that real quick. Sup, Hachio? Oh, let me guess. You've heard about me and have come to study. To be cooks, yes? Yes. I won't do it for free, though. I'll think about it if you bring me all of the ingredients I asked for, okay? I want beef jerky, swallow eye. Swallow eye, by the way, is that item that we got in the, near the beginning of the game, in the mansion. I have yet to find another one, so if you find that item, hold on to it. Probably should have mentioned it at that point, but I didn't know about that yet. I'm pretty sure there are other ways to get them, but that's the easiest way. Beef jerky has become extremely plentiful. We also need an angler and a Martian squid. Angler and Martian squid are both available through fishing. I don't believe I have them yet. Alright, cool. So I need to go get an angler and a Martian squid, and then I can get him as a master. Okay, so first up is going to be the Martian squid. The Martian squid can actually be caught right over here at the fishing spot here. I don't believe I've caught one yet, but it should actually be pretty easy to get. It just catches onto a worm, and I'm pretty sure it's literally just the little octopus-looking dudes here. So I'll go ahead and actually... Didn't I get another rod? I did get another rod. So yeah, just need to use a worm for this one. Pretty simple. I'll meet you guys back when I've got one. Also, the easiest thing I've found to keep up a good tech, you can get at least a tech of 2 on this pretty easily if you just tap the X button, tap, tap, release, tap, tap, release. If you just kind of go in that order, it works pretty well. I'm using the deluxe rod right now, which is why this is going so fast. There are other techs that you could be doing that would get you a higher rating, which some fish work better with higher rating. But that's the easiest one I have found to just keep yourself at pretty much a 2 or 1 pretty much indefinitely. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys back after I've got this squid. Okay, so I have found the Martian squid. You can kind of see it there. It pretty much kind of looks like if you had turned the jellyfish over onto their side. Come on, bite for it. Oh, I might just not have enough counter. Yep, that's the squid right there. I might just not have enough counter. It's been a while since I've done fishing. Let's see. What did I do to need 3 count? Yeah, got him. Okay, cool. Now I actually just have to catch him. Yeah, it takes a little while to get the understanding of the timing. Getting a tech 2, I find, is really easy. Getting getting beyond that is a lot harder. But if you can, there are some fish that will only catch if you get high tech. So if you can figure out the timing, it's highly worth it. But I think this should do it. We got ourselves the Martian squid. Creepy looking thing. Alright, cool. Now I just need to go get the other fish. Okay, and then the angler can actually be found here in this fishing spot as we go to the Tidal caves. So I probably should have just gotten this one a while ago. They've got everything here. All the stuff here is stuff I have not caught before except for a Manilo. So that's pretty neat. Maybe I'll try catching some of these guys off screen. I'll also probably try catching that Manilo just to see what he has for me. But apparently the angler goes for the float. So let's see if we can catch one. Okay, so I still haven't caught the angler yet, but there's also the Manilo like literally right next to me, so I'm just gonna reel him in real quick. I also was having that same issue with my capture card overloading again, so I've decreased the frame rate slightly, because that's pretty much the only thing I could think of to do. I am already at the lowest setting I can be for video output, aside from frame rate. So I've decreased the frame rate a little bit from 60 down to 50, and I want to see if that'll fix it. Hopefully it will. Okay, so I can get a wisdom ring, Lion's Belt. Wisdom Ring is actually really good. That's like plus 30 to intelligence, which is insane. I already have one. I need to give it to Nina. A Lion's Belt, which... I still don't really know the full effect of that. That probably has to do with like counter rate and that sort of stuff. Vodka Shot, it's actually pretty nice, but I don't really feel like acquiring the things necessary to get that. And then these guys are all high level fishing items. I actually already have a Cairo. I'll probably be able to buy the rest of these, but I also think this is the last thing I need to be doing with fishing. So I'm not super concerned. Yeah, that'll be all. So that Manila, overall, aside from maybe the intelligence ring and the what am I thinking of? And the Lion's Belt, probably not that worth it, really. But now I know. Alright, I think I finally got one here. Just like with the Martian Squid, you pretty much have to be at a 3 tech or higher. And they are the huge shadow here. I end up fishing out all of the sea bream otherwise, but I finally caught the angler. So now I can go get Hachio. And I'll also get some of the quadruplets as well, because they'll be good masters. Then we can finally continue on into the Tidal Caves. Don't worry, I'm gonna just make the Tidal Caves the rest of the episode. I know this episode's probably gonna be pretty long, but we're just gonna finish the Tidal Caves today. Hey Hachio, how we doing, buddy? Yes, I have come to study under you. Let me be a cook. How wonderful. All the ingredients I asked for. I make you my apprentice. Make you into a first-rate cook in no time. Cool. So I actually want to give him to Gar, because Hachio, what he will do is he will decrease agility slightly. He's kind of like Bunyan. He's a lot like Bunyan. He will increase HP, attack, and defense. Yeah, increase HP, power, and defense, but decreases AP, intelligence, and agility. So, yeah, kind of perfect for Gar, really. So let's just give him to Gar. Honestly, he's not a bad one for Ryu either. I just kind of like Ryu being fast, so I don't want the decrease to his agility. What I'm going to do is actually go back and talk to the hide-and-seek people, because there's actually a really, really good, or at least I consider him to be a really good master for Ryu among them. Okay, so we're going to talk to these guys. It'll take 4 levels for Gar to learn all of Hachio's moves, and it'll take 3 levels to learn each of these guys' moves. So they each teach a different, or they each give a different stat buff. Base, the first one here, will increase my attack by 1. So that is who I'm going to give to Ryu. Yeah, he increased my attack by 1. He also gives what I would consider to be the best benefit here from mastering him. But he's actually, I consider him to be one of the best for Ryu, just in general. Masters for Ryu just in general, because he has no negative stats. You kind of want all of Ryu's stats to be good, really. And all he does is give a +1 to attack, which is something that you want on Ryu anyway. Now, I'm at a little bit of a toss-up onto who I want to give to Momo right now. The other 3 will increase... let's not move my face away from the mic here as I do this. Will increase defense, intelligence, and HP. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to lean toward... I forgot I could do that. I think I'm probably going to lean towards defense. Yeah, I think I'm going to go towards defense for Momo. HP might not be a bad thing either. Or HP might not be a bad thing for Ryu, frankly, either. But I think I'm going to go with the defense one, which I believe is Lang. But let me double check here. Yes, Lang. Sup? I give up. I know when I'm beat. Might not know it from looking at me, but I'm pretty strong. Might be able to help you. What do you say? Yep. Alright, cool. Now, I did say that I want to give Momo back to Delonza, which I do want to do that. However, while she does not have any real master on her yet anyway, I might as well go ahead and, you know, since I don't have any other master plans for Momo at this point, I might as well use her to finish up some other people, and getting some more defense on her is not a bad plan anyway. So, let's go ahead and go with that combo for right now. I think I am going to switch Pico back into the party. Maybe, yeah, I'll bring Ray back as well. Yeah, I'll probably go back with Ray and Pico, either that or Momo and Pico. And then meet you guys back at the caves one more time. We're finally gonna go back to the caves. We're gonna finish them today. Okay, without any further ado, let's go to the Tidal caves. I stocked up on some more healing items. I re-equipped some things. I think we should be set, because I think the tides I think we have to leave and come back to get the tides to reset. Okay, cool. I got the initiative. I actually just kind of don't want to deal with these guys. I also switched Ryu and Ray's held items, basically. So, if you wait and time it right, you get in and out before the tide. Oh, I was hoping that maybe the tide would go down if I left, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't actually know what causes the tide to go up or down, if it's tied to progression through the place, or if it's tied to literal amount of time spent in the dungeon. I did see, while I was editing, that there was another way I could have gone back over here. So, at the very least, I can do that. So let's go back over here and check that out. And get into more battles. Yeah, so now I have Ryu having the defense against... You know what, let's try the flying kick. Ryu now has defense against status effects and... Oh wow, you... didn't do anything. Okay, cool. Noted. Ryu now has defense against status effects, and Ray has the increased chance of getting a... our party having the initiative. That is what I changed. So let's just have Ray steal from him, I guess. Oh, that wasn't enough to kill him? Well, okay, well, whatever. Ray, just finish him off. I'm not super concerned here. I did also get like 40 vitamins at Urkantapa, so so I should be set for a while. And I'm not super concerned about using a whole bunch of money, because I can just get money back again as I, when I go back to actually training Gar. I don't like dealing with the sleepies, so I'm not going to. Although it's probably going to be a lot better now that Ryu, my main powerhouse, isn't the one getting confused, but, you know. Oh, maybe I did explore everything I can over here. I thought I saw another way I could go, but I'm pretty sure that was that left path that I just took there. I think I can steal a vitamin from you guys. They also tend to defend, which it looks like is what it's doing right now. Yeah. So they're not actually that bad to fight. I don't remember if I have the flame claws attached to him. I think I do. Well, might as well just finish him off here. He's gonna defend again. That's fine. Oh. Oh, okay. So he suicide bombs. That's neat. And I think the suicide bomb brings everyone it hits down to 1 HP. Oh, there's the tide. Maybe it's dependent upon number of fights. I'm not really sure, because when I... after the last episode, when the... between episodes, I just sat around and waited in this dungeon for a long time, waiting for the tide to change, and it never did. So it might actually be dependent upon number of fights, because I was literally just sitting there. I wasn't moving or anything. So maybe it's dependent upon number of fights, and I would assume that running away counts towards that, considering I, you know, have been running for most of these fights now, and the tide still changed. Well, whatever. Let's just keep going then. I should probably have Pico using Monopolize, but I'll see to that later. Okay, so I can go down. I thought I remembered there being a treasure chest over to the right here, which I kind of want to go get if I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Pico use Monopolize. Oh, Ray's still confused. I haven't walked enough for Ray to not be confused anymore. Whoops. Oh well. Well, this guy's just going to increase his attack, so that's not really a big deal here. There we go. Get Pico that XP. Oh, cool. Ray still got his extra attack. Either way. Well, that works. Oh, cool. Ray is no longer confused. Oh, yeah, because he got hit from the reprisal. Well, that works then. Cool. Okay. Then, I thought I remembered there being a treasure chest. Yes. Found a thunder ring. Okay, what does the thunder ring do? Does it amplify, or does it make me absorb? Protection versus electric. Okay, fair enough. No one here seems to really be using electric moves, so I'm not that concerned about it right now, but having just base defense against stuff works pretty well for me. Oh, raises max AP. I'll be using those later, probably at the end of the game. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. But cool, yeah, I'm totally down for just immune to electricity on for one person, if I need to be. Okay. Can I just run away? Yes, thank you. Cool. Eventually, I'm going to need to actually fight things and go up levels, but I don't feel like doing that here. Okay. I don't think there was anywhere else really for me to go the other direction. I can go across the river here. I can also go inside here. I want to see what's inside here. I don't know which way is progression. I don't remember this place at all. I don't remember most of this game from this point at all. I remember at some point we go through a desert, but I think that's really, really late in the game. Because desert levels will always stand out in my mind because they always suck. Okay, so that is a place I can drift over to. Well, there was another thing I could go through right down here. Is this treasure? No, that's a way up. I don't know how much time I have left before the tide comes in. I also don't know what happens if the tide comes in while I'm down here still. So that could be interesting. I bet I can learn that sacrifice move, but I don't really want to. It could be a good one for Pico, potentially, because he can regen, but I think it still just KOs me, so I still don't think it's really going to be a good one for anyone, really. Found another hawk ring. Cool. Good with that. I'm just going to run away from these guys, because they can't really do much to me. Unless I hit them. Tide? Okay, not tide. Cool. It was going slow there, so I was concerned. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, cool. Well, let's get out of here before the tide comes back then. Because I still don't know how long I have before the tide comes back. I don't know if it's tied to number of fights, tied to like where I am in the place. I have no idea. So I can go up over here which seems like a good plan for right now, because I bet the tide's going to come back anytime now, and I don't think I want to be down there when that happens. There was another way I could have gone. I could have taken that platform over, so I do plan to do that, but I'm going to wait for the tide to come in and out again before I do that. Because I feel like the tide's going to come back at any moment now. Okay. Oh, cool. New chrism. If I can touch it. Force of the brood sealed in the chrism. Found the gross gene. Alright. That's neat. Oh, cool. I found my way out. Alright, that's neat. Well, there's still this fishing spot here. Famous octopus fishing pad. Got octopus and angler. Unknown and Manilo. Okay. Neat. Well, actually, I feel like I should bring Gar here. Does it default to Gar being here? It does not. Okay, I feel like I should have Gar here. So let's switch him in real quick. I will go back and I will take a look at that last path I can do, but I might as well talk to this guy real quick. I mean, I'm right here. Let's just get the... Oh, I actually meant to have Thought Pico, but that'll work too. Are you fellas on the lam too? Sure don't look like it. Okay, so this is where people who are running away live. This here's Cliff. It's a place for the homeless, jobless, and other dropouts. Neat. Okay, how do you guys deal with the tide? Got a shack. This is where all them folks that don't fit in somewhere comes to be. Like me! Got into trouble back home, took off for here. Nobody come after me here, I figured. I mean, that's fair. Have I seen you somewhere before? I don't know, and I don't know what you are. Well, let's just, keep going up here. What do you want, eh? Looking for someone? Gazed. At the end of the village. Okay. Cool. Is this the way to the end of the village, or do I need to... Okay, I found the end of the village. Hey, buddy. Who's there? Guardian Geist. Gar? Yo! A progeny of the brood. Is that him? At God's command, we killed the brood. I want to know if that was a mistake. And he's the key to that mystery. Are you still talking that nonsense? If you doubt the word of God, you should just run away. Run away like I did. What were you thinking anyway, bringing him here like this? Do you want to help him avenge the brood? He's only one little boy, what do you think he can do all alone? I just want to know the truth. Why did the brood have to die? You haven't changed, have you? Asking all these stupid questions. Well, anyway. What does the high and mighty Gar want with me anyway? We need you to free Dias. So we can meet with God. We need Dias' help. Dias, huh? I'm probably mispronouncing that. There's probably a better way. I've always said Dias or Dice or something like that, but I don't know. I suppose I'm the right one to talk about that. Alright, I'll help you. But before I do, I want to have a little chat with our dragon friend there. Alone. Alright. Come along, Pico. Pico's such a good boy. Well, I'm sure you've heard from Gar about how we Guardians fought the brood. We killed countless brood. Something I feel really bad about now, but it's all over and done with. Unless you want to dig up all those skeletons of the past. I've already fought one, thanks. Well, that's what I thought. That's the way the Brood always were. Even though they had such power, they didn't fight back. The world thinks that it was the Brood that started the war. But they didn't. We hunted them down and killed them. Eventually, I couldn't take it any longer, so I ran away. Gar kept his faith in God and fought to the end, but I bet somewhere deep in his heart he had his doubts. So you see, it's not that I don't understand what he's feeling. I was never as serious as he is. I don't care about God or the truth. It's too much trouble for me to bother with you, you know? Or bother with, you know. That's why I want you to think that this is over. Talk about it with Gar outside there. And if you're really serious, if you really want to do this, come back here alone, alright? Alright, now get out of here. Alright, well, sure, man. I wanted to explore more of your village anyway. So what happened? He said that, huh? I think maybe he wants to test you, Ryu. As long as I've known him, he doesn't want to do anything until he's convinced himself that it's what has to be done. He probably wants to know how serious you are about this whole business, just how far you mean to take it. Well, what do you think, Ryu? Your strength, the blood in your veins, your desire to know the truth. Truth about God. Is it enough to convince Geist? I mean, I want to know the truth. Well, then you have nothing to worry about. Once you prepared yourself, you should go meet Geist. Cool. Alright, well, I will do that, and I'm gonna do that in this episode. First, I just wanted... Is this where you live? Oh, I can rest here. I can spend the night here. I don't know if I trust spending the night here, thanks. Do you sell items? Yeah, you do. Cool. And for the same price as everywhere else. Neat. Okay, cool. I can probably actually trust staying in this place then. Well, before I do that, I do want to go check out that one pathway first. I probably should save though. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so the tide is still down, which is good. I switched back to the party I actually want here, as in being very, very fast. Let's see where this takes me. Does it just take me back over? It just takes me back over here. Fantastic. Oh, no, okay, cool. It does take me another way. Okay, I just had to take it over first. And then this takes me down here. Let's see what's down here real quick and see if I can get in and out before the tide comes back up. Because I have no idea when the tide is coming back up at this point. Okay. So I can go out here. What is out here? Nothing there. There's a little path where I can go up. I still don't really care about fighting you guys. Now that I've gone through this place, I don't have to come in here anymore. So as soon as I finish checking this place out, I never have to come back. A deadly blade. Okay. I'm interested. Critical blow percent up. I think that's probably worth the loss in the agility. Although, can you equip it? No, you can't. Okay. Fair enough. That's probably worth the loss in agility, frankly. You can equip the feather sword, though, but I think I'd rather have you with the thieves' knife, because I feel like that increases your ability to steal. I think that's what the increase in psionics means. Alright, cool. So that is what I was missing. Assuming that this little platform doesn't send me anywhere else, that is the end of this dungeon. So I'm going to make sure that this little platform doesn't send me anywhere else. I'm also going to make sure that I don't get crushed by the incoming tide. And otherwise, I will meet you guys back at Geist, as I know we've been going very long, but I might as well finish up this portion of the game. Okay, let us go back and talk to Guardian Geist one more time. I gotta go by myself. Sup, buddy? Well then, have you made up your mind? I want to know the truth. Heh, I thought you'd say that. Had you figured as the serious type. Well then, shall we begin? Go over there. Stand between the two braziers. Braziers? Sure. That's fine. Alright now. This may seem old-fashioned to you, but it's the only thing I know how to do, okay? Absorbing fire essence? I need you to fight me, little dragon. Ho! Okay. He turned into Big Demon Man. Oh, and I can also fight the torches. Interesting. Well, I want to see what he can do, and I'm also going to attack the torch. Risky Blow. Does a critical attack... Risky Blow does critical amount of damage if it hits. Okay, so attacking that causes them to use... Oh no, they just use Flare on their own to heal him. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this could actually be pretty bad for me. Since I... Okay, I can only use that when I'm at 0 AP. That Risky Blow will be enough to KO me. It has a small amount of chance to actually hit, but it has a chance to KO me. I think with Rejuvenate, I attack a little bit faster. So what I need to do is I need to take out those torches. But I would kind of like to be at a higher amount of health before I transform. So let's go ahead and use a vitamin and hope that I don't get hit with another Risky Blow first. Cool. Because when I transform back, I'll be back at the same amount of health as I was when I transformed to begin with. Okay, so then let's go ahead and use a dragon transformation here. Fire seems to heal him, so I'm going to guess that ice will do some damage. I did also get a new gene, the Gross gene. So you know what? Let's see what that does. You're gonna punch me? I don't really care. I'll get you some reprisals, and a critical one at that. Oh really? It turns me into a whelp. Huh. Interesting. Oh, those don't actually heal that much. Interesting. Okay, so the Gross gene doesn't grant a form, it just increases my abilities. Neat. In that case, I think it actually might be more worth it to restore and retransform. But, oh. Avast, you need to stop popping up when I'm in the middle of things, stopping me from being able to do things. There we go, okay. 100% professional Let's Play, everyone. Well, let's just try Frost Breath since I'm already here. That should also hit the torches. And does a lot to them. Cool. So that puts out the torches, which means he will no longer heal. I'm still doing a good amount of damage to him. At this point, I might as well just keep going. Let's try Frost Claw. Oh, that does some good damage. He's going to go for that Risky Blow again, which is a lot less dangerous while I'm in dragon form. Although I think I'm actually going to go ahead and restore at this point, now that he's no longer getting healed. Just to save some AP. I'm also going to cast Protect, increase my defense, because this is going to be a long haul battle. because the only way that I am faster than him is when I am using healing magic. So I want to... If he hits me with a risky blow right now, I'll die. So let's heal back up. I might turn into another dragon form just to do some extra damage to him. Actually, yeah, I think I might go ahead and just do that. So let's go ahead and just go with Thorn and Gross, because I think that'll just grant a very strong form. Wait, no, it wasn't Thorn and Gross. Sorry, it was Force and Gross. Yeah. So that should just grant a very strong, like, just generic form. He doesn't seem to be really using any sort of particular elemental magic, so I'm not concerned about that. I just want to hit him real hard. And this form will let me do that. Okay. Gambit, Aura, Focus, Restore Form. Okay. So, let's just punch him. Yeah, there's the damage right there. Alright, cool. Howling. So that can confuse me. Even with my resistance to it, huh? Well, I still hit him. Corona. Okay, so he does have fire. And that's probably gonna light the torches again. No, it didn't. Okay. Interesting. Well, that didn't really do too much to me, so I'm not concerned. And there we go. Cool. I probably overthought that battle, but whatever. Ugh, so this is a dragon's true strength. I mean, not really. With my allies, my strength is even greater. You see, the seal that keeps Dees trapped couldn't be released as long as I was alive, so this was the only way. Oh, don't feel bad. I died the day I became a guardian. Besides, during the war, I killed so many dragons. It seems only fair that I in turn have my life taken by the brood. Ugh. I wonder, is this power what God feared? Hagar? Geist! Where's the real power of the brood? The ability to make allies out of enemies. The power of friendship is what God truly fears. It's too bad that it had to be this way. I would have liked to go with you. Gar, it's up to you now. Well then. He understood. With this, Dees should be free. Let's go. Let's go meet God. Alright. Well, I found the beast spear. Okay. Yeah, we gotta check out the beast spear. I mean, he died for it. Let's check it out. Drain HP upon hit. Super powerful. Also super weighty, but that's real good. That's real good. I think we may have found Gar's best weapon. Alright, cool. I'm good with that. Sand. Gets everywhere. Alright, well. With that, let's go meet God in our next episode of Breath of Fire. I'll see you then.